Okay, now we'll start with the right hand. So you will play this. Okay, so again, you apply this thing of playing one note up here and one note down here. Okay? And the notes you play will be F sharp up here, then A down here, so those two, then G and E, and then D and F sharp. Okay? And you will play them like this. Just like down here. Okay, so first you will play this 3 times. And then you will play F sharp and A, B and G, and A and E. Like this. F sharp, A, G, B. So you go from here, you go up, and then you go to G and E. So you go down again. Alright? And after you've played this, you will play the first thing again, but just once, and then finish by playing E, D, C sharp, D, and this G in between each note. Okay? So, like this. Okay, and you will play this whole thing twice, but the second time you play it, it will change at a certain point. Right here. Instead of playing this, you will play this. Okay, so you just take G and E, and instead of playing this, you'll play D and A up here. Okay? So you go up instead of going up and then down. Okay, you will just go up. Okay, so the second time you play this with the right hand, it's gonna sound like this. Alright, so remember this pattern first with the right hand, and then you will add all the chords on the left hand because they're pretty mixed up and pretty difficult to remember. So here it is. You start with this D chord, D, A, D. Then you go down to A. Now, with this A chord, you won't play this B up here. You will just play the standard A thing, A, E, A. Okay? Remember it, your finger is already here on this D chord, so just go down to this chord. Play this A, okay? Then you go up one chord to B. Alright? And then for the fourth chord, you will go down to G. And again, it's a little difficult. You don't play G, D, G, but you will play G, D, B. Okay? So the first three chords are pretty standard. And then the fourth one, for G, you will jump up to this B. Okay? Okay, then you will start again on this D, D-A-D, A, and now it gets a little complicated. You also go to this B chord, but you will play this. So you will play this bridge, but just once, and then you will do the same with G, okay? You go down to the fourth chord, G, and now you won't play this B up here, you will play G, D, G, and then add A, B, D. Okay? So, from the beginning. Alright, so it's a little tricky here. And this is how you combine it with the right hand. Note by note, pretty simple for the first chords. Okay, now, you remember you play this. Now this is simple to remember. For when you play G, D, B, okay, when you play this variant of it, you'll go up and then down, okay? Okay, then it starts again. Then A. Then remember the last note was D up here, and that's where this bridge starts. Okay, let's listen to that once more. Now you can play this upper D with your right hand or with your left hand. But remember, now you play this whole thing again. And now the left hand for the beginning it stays the same, but it changes as well. Okay, now remember how the right hand changes now. You go up, right? And the left hand changes as well. Instead of playing G, D, B, you will play G, D, G, and then add A and B. Not this D up here, that was just when you play the bridge. Just those two, and then just like before, you start again on D, and then A, and it changes again. You play A, E, A, and add B and C sharp. I actually forgot that in my cover. Okay? Instead of just A, E, A. So again, the left hand for when you play it the second time. Okay. Alright, and that is how you combine it again with the right hand. And now remember, you go up with the right hand, so you will add those two notes to G. That also took me a while to learn. And then again, D. And then A with this little extra. Okay. Now this time, after you've played this, you usually play this D. Okay. And before you start to play this bridge again. But this time, when you hit this last note, you will play the following. So this is pretty much the end of a section. And then something new starts. So what you do is, you play F, C, F. And as you noticed, I told you before that you don't play F, C, F in this piece. And now is an exception. That's why it sounds so off as well. And you see the three symbols in the notes before the first three notes? That means that you go from the sharp, from F sharp and C sharp, down. Okay? Play F, C, F. Then you add G, A, D. And then you play G, D, G. And you will add those two top notes, A, B, and play D again. Okay? And you play this after the second time you played this thing with the right hand. Okay? Alright, so as you see, there are a lot of changes in the song that make it harder to learn by heart. But you just have to remember and combine things. Like when you go up here, you also go up with your left hand. When you go up and then down, you just play this B. So you combine those two facts, and then you can remember where to play what. Okay, so let's listen to this part once more, super slowly, and then in normal speed. Okay, and now once more in normal speed.